St Annes Lagoon, just a few kilometres north of Cheviot, has completely dried up. There isn't one drop of water. We've gone to North Canterbury now. Of course, the lagoon relies on rainfall, but rainfall hasn't been falling in North Canterbury for a couple of years, really. So, with no water to swim in, thousands of eels, including some from an endangered species, have been left struggling in the mud, while others have already died. If you're watching, we're going to show you something, and if not, we can describe it. It's the photo of the lagoon full of water from December of last year. It's ducks on top. It looks absolutely beautiful, big, blue and full. Now, we are going to change the photo because Environment Canterbury Park Ranger Makarene Rupeni was among about 40 people who tried to relocate the eels today because there was simply no water left. I asked him how they did it and how many they've managed to move.
We moved several thousand today, all through the day. It's been a really good mission effort with everyone. You know, we've had a lot of community groups come on board. We had Cheviot high school kids come along and toiled up and jumped in and got a few eels, got quite muddy.
And if you hadn't have moved the eels today, what would have happened to them? Do you think they would have made it through the weekend?
It's hard to say. I would say they possibly would have a few days, but some would be dying over the weekend. As it is, you could see with the lagoon being so dry, you know, there was scattered dead eels all around the dry spots. So
there are dead eels everywhere, are there?
Yeah, there was. Yeah.
What's happened there? Has it just been an unusually dry summer, or are you competing? Are you competing for the water?
Up here in North Canterbury, it's been a very dry. The last 3 years, you know, we've been in drought, and we just haven't had the rain. And that wetland lagoon it's a rain-fed lagoon. So yeah, I believe I was talking to an older lady earlier today, and she said the last time she'd seen it dry was back in the 60s.
Wow. So 50 years since it's been this dry.
Yeah. With our tributaries and rivers drying up through the summer periods, quite often I'll go out and be watching and checking on the rivers and do a bit of native fish relocation when it's needed.
And they've all been relocated into the Waio, have they?
Yeah, just a little tributary off the Waio, and it's only just about 300 metres off the Waio River. So a nice, really good habitat, overhanging trees, nice muddy banks, a really good spot for them, so they can make their mind up if they want to hit the main river or just stay in the little tributary.
This is a stupid towny question, but I hate eels and I avoid them at all costs. How do they react when you pick them up? Do they try and squirm and escape, or are they at some level reasonably calm during the transfer process?
They do try and escape, and then they go calm, and then when we release them, most of them would just really go for it. They're looking forward to getting into some habitat, and there's the odd few that were a wee bit dazed and just needed to acclimatise to getting back into water, because these things were dry, you know, there was no water, they were just in mud.
That lovely rescue work being done in North Canterbury. One of the eels is seriously endangered, so in fact they could potentially be saving a species. Nice work, you guys.